We need to get in motion. Get in motion today what we should have set in motion weeks ago. Any public health expert will tell you that in a crisis like this, you can't move too fast. You can only move too slowly. Let me be clear. Donald Trump is not to blame for the coronavirus, but he does bear responsibility for our response. And I, along with every American, hope he steps up and starts to get this right. No, this isn't about politics. This is simply too much at stake, too many lives, too many livelihoods, too many homes and families and businesses and communities at risk. Later today, you'll hear from the President in his daily briefing. These briefings are an important opportunity to inform and reassure the American public. They're not a place for political attacks or to lash out at the press. They're about the American people. So I hope today and in the days ahead, the President will give us the unvarnished truth. That's what the American people need and what they deserve. I hope he lets the medical experts and FEMA leaders and others carrying out the work to take center stage, to hear from them directly. And I hope we hear less talk and see more evidence of fast action. For too long, the warning signs were ignored. For too long, the administration said the threats were, quote, under control, quote, contained, quote, like the flu. The President says no one saw this coming. Well, that's just not accurate. Our intelligence officials were warning of coronavirus threat in January. Just based on public information that I had, I warned the threat was getting worse way back on January the 27th and urged the need to put science first, draw on emergency funds to get response started, think about invoking disaster powers to respond. Many of us talked about the need to get the U.S. scientists on the ground to see firsthand what was happening in China, rather than relying on what came from China. My point is not simply that the President was wrong. My point is that the mindset that was slow to recognize the problem in the first place, to treat it with the seriousness it deserved, is still too much a part of how the President is addressing the problem. The American people are not getting clear leadership, clear action, and clear accountability. Management matters in a crisis. I've been there in the Situation Room. There are thousands of steps that need to be taken all at once. You need to be planning, not just for today, but for tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. Is the White House actively planning for what it will take for the American people to begin to return to something resembling a normal life? I don't know. Just waiting to see isn't going to cut it.